Wait, what? What happened to my husband? OMG, Ethan. Is that you?
In the quiet coastal city of Takrady, where the ocean breeze carries both peace and secrets, lived a young woman named Danielle Morgan. Years ago, Danielle had fallen deeply in love at the University of Cape Coast with a brilliant, kind-hearted man named Ethan Cole. They were inseparable, studying together, dreaming together, building a future that felt unbreakable. After graduation, life unfolded beautifully. They
Don't worry,
got
dear,
married
everything
in
will
a
be fine.
small but elegant ceremony. Ethan secured a high-paying job in a multinational company, while Danielle followed her passion and launched her own fashion brand, Danny Styles. Business was growing, love was strong, and everything seemed perfectly aligned, except for one thing. Years passed, but no child came. Still, they held on to each other, believing love was enough. Until one night, everything shattered. Ethan was driving back home from work when a tragic accident took his life instantly. No goodbye, no warning, just silence. Daniel's world collapsed. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The house they once filled with laughter became a prison of memories. His clothes still smelled like him. His voice echoed in her mind. After Ethan's death, Danielle didn't just cry, she unraveled. The house in Takoradi became a museum of memories. His shoes still stacked by the door. His wristwatch still lay on the bedside table, stopped at the exact time of the accident. Every morning, she would wake up and reach for him, only to touch emptiness. She stopped opening her fashion studio. Calls from clients went unanswered. Messages piled up. Eventually, people stopped trying. Grief turned into isolation. Isolation turned into silence. Some nights, she would sit on the cold floor, clutching Ethan's shades, inhaling what little scent remained, whispering, "Why did you leave me here alone?"
Why do you have to go,
Sleep
Ethan? I
became her
miss you.
enemy because every dream brought him back alive, and every morning killed him again. One rainy evening, thunder echoing through the skies, Danielle stood in front of a mirror, eyes swollen, body weak. She picked up a bottle of pills with trembling hands. Tears streamed down her face. "If I come to you, will you hold me again?" She closed her eyes, but just as she was about to swallow them, her phone lit up. A picture. Her and Ethan on their wedding day, laughing, alive, full of hope. Her hands froze. Then, slowly, the bottle slipped from her grip. She collapsed to the floor, crying harder than ever before, not just from pain, but from the realization that she was still here, still breathing, still alive. Days later, she made the hardest decision of her life: to leave. Not because she had healed, but because staying was killing her. She relocated to Hope, a peaceful town where nobody knew her story. She wanted a fresh start, even if her heart wasn't ready. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, Danielle walked into a quiet restaurant in town. And then she froze. Her heart skipped. Her breath stopped. Standing right there was Ethan. Same face, same eyes, same posture. It was impossible.
Oh
Her
my
hands
god,
began to
Ethan.
shake as she
Why do
slowly walked
you
toward him.
look like him?
"Excuse me." Her voice trembled. "Do you know me?" The man looked confused. "I'm sorry. I don't think we've met." Her heart sank. His name was Adrian Blake, a stranger, yet not a stranger. Desperate for answers, Danielle told him everything: her love story, her marriage, the accident, the pain. With trembling hands, she showed him a picture. Adrian stared at it, stunned. The resemblance was undeniable. "I understand why you are shocked," he said softly, "but I promise I'm not him." Even so, something connected them. Maybe curiosity, maybe faith, maybe healing. Life in Ho was quiet, too quiet. No one knew her. No one asked questions. It was exactly what she needed, but also exactly what hurt. The first time she saw Adrian at the small roadside restaurant, her heart didn't just skip, it broke all over again. Because for a moment, just a moment, she believed the impossible. After that first encounter, Danielle tried to avoid him. It felt wrong. It felt like betrayal. How could she sit across a man who looked exactly like her husband and not feel guilty? But fate had other plans. They kept running into each other at the grocery store, at a fabric shop, even once at a quiet chapel she visited just to sit in silence. One afternoon, Adrian gently approached her. "You don't have to be afraid of me," he said calmly. "I know I remind you of him, but I'm not here to replace anyone." There was no pressure in his voice, no expectation, just understanding. Slowly, Danielle let her guard down. They started with simple conversations about the town, about work, about life. Danielle told him everything about Ethan, how nicely he was. After that heartfelt talk, they got closer each day. But Danielle was scared that she might forget Ethan if she fall in love with Adrian. But Adrian assured her that that will not happen. After that, their love blossomed. With the help of Adrian, Danielle purchased a land and started her fashion brand. They got married in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by love and acceptance. And this time, life gave Danielle what she had once cried endlessly for. One night, as Danielle was rocking her baby girl, she told Adrian that, "I thought my end has come." Adrian smiled gently. "Sometimes," he said, "the end is just the beginning in disguise." Okay, so my final question is, what would you do if you meet someone who looked exactly like the person you lost? What would be your reaction? Will you be angry, scared, or shocked? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you.